hello. Hi, Felix. That was weird. Weird stutter. Just gonna wait a little bit more for people to join. If they wanna join, that is. If anything goes well, if everything goes well, rather, this shouldn't be a long stream. This should be like half an hour to an hour, depending on how cooperative XDev is gonna be. I guess I could go over the setup. I don't have a plan for the first phase. So the first phase is gonna be all luck. I've outfitted everybody with... almost everybody. Yeah, there we go. I've outfitted everybody with the Hermes sandals, so they will get automatic haste that cannot be dispelled. And even if they die, if I revive them, they get the haste right back. My main issue with the fight is going to be I don't have a dedicated healer. By that I mean I don't have anything that can effectively heal. I'm pretty much at the mercy... Hey, Flinny. I'm pretty much at the mercy of using animals, so I put animals on the Ranger and on Geomancer. Off-screen, I leveled everybody up to level 47. That's like 20 levels more than like last stream, I believe. Maybe not 20 levels, but it's up there. The bees it is. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. I mean, I do also have high potions and elixirs for item healing, but you know, animals is the only one that can group heal. I hope 18 Phoenix Downs are gonna be enough. Anyway, I leveled everybody up so that they're now over 2000 HP. Which Time Mage barely clears that bar, but whatever. My main DPS is going to be Bards as Mystic Knight. I leveled everybody up so they learned Rapid Fire. I only put Rapid Fire on Mystic Knight. The cap is 99, I believe. I put Rapid Fire on Mystic Knight. Rapid Fire, what it does is it gives you it gives your character 4 basic attacks at 50% of the strength that a usual basic attack would be. So that still evens out over 200%. And then on top of that, all of the 4 basic attacks will also ignore defenses. The flip side is Rapid Fire cannot be targeted, they will target random stuff, and the final phase of the final boss has 4 different targets they can hit, so that's gonna be a gamble a little bit. So Bards is gonna be my main damage dealer. Lena is gonna be mostly support, even though she has Gaia, and Gaia will always give me what's it called? Wind Slash. Her Wind Slash will not be as strong as Kryle's, because Kryle has the Rune Bell equipped. So she will be mostly support. If I can afford it, she will also use Gaia every turn. And then we have Faris. Oh wait, I completely skipped over Kryle. Kryle, of course, also damage dealer. Gaia, if I need healing desperately, she will also use animals. If I'm okay, then Faris is gonna just spam animals every turn, hoping to get the Nightingales. Or use items. So Faris is kind of my healer. Big gamble. And again, I do not have... Whoa, what's going on? Hello? Weird. I do not have a plan for the first phase. The first phase is gonna be a lot of touch and go. Once we get to the second phase, I have a distinct plan on what I want to do. And I'm probably gonna explain that once we get there if I have the time. I don't know what's wrong with my voice either. Oh, we still have to sit through the cutscene? Okay. Whatever. I guess because I left the void that reset the cutscene. Because usually... Yeah, I can leave right now and just save, just in case. Because if we have to do multiple attempts, then it's gonna be better if I don't have to sit through the cutscene every time. It's not a long cutscene, just kinda annoying. I'm not really worried about MP management because I don't think, aside from spamming Meteor, there's anything a Time Mage that, like, Time Mage is the only thing that takes MP, and I don't think there's anything I want to use from Time Mage. Aside from Meteor spam. Let's see how this goes. So first off, I'm gonna flare up because that's the most damaging I can do. Hey dear. What's the strongest one? The strongest one is the Yoichi bow. Again, yeah, no real plan for this phase. Just gonna go all out on the damage and hope he doesn't damage me too much. Oh yeah, that was some good damage. That's another crit. And Bards will just do crit damage without actually critting. I don't know why the emulated dips sometimes in the frames. That's concerning. Another crit. Wow! He didn't even get a turn! He didn't even get a turn! Just owned! Oh man. Okay, so first off, Bars is gonna switch to Breakblade. And Kryl is gonna use Wind Slash to damage all of 4 parts equally. Same with Lena. Faris is gonna switch to the Dark Bow, because the Dark Bow has a chance to blind, and the top part is a physical attacker, so if that one gets blinded, then we're in a pretty good spot. Next up, Bart is gonna use the break... He would use the Break Blade if the Chicken Knife didn't have anything to say about it. Just gonna keep going with the damage. Okay, once again, top part. Okay, that's the bottom part gone. The bottom part would have spammed one of X-Death's ultimate abilities, so that was Almagest. That was some damage on Cryo. We're gonna throw High Potion over to her. Oh, whoops, I thought I was on Faris. Faris is gonna throw another High Potion. I hope the top part is blinded, because the top part throws out physical attacks. Okay, so now that the bottom part is gone, thanks to Bart's Break Blade, we're gonna switch back to Flare. Lena is just gonna go continue to do damage with the Wind Slash. Okay, Vacuum Wave just missed. So I think the part is blinded, which means we can actually switch Faris to the Yo Ichibo back. And just have her aim at... I want the top part gone. I really want the top part gone. Not the Wind Slash. Bart just go ham. He's trying to dispel the haste, but since the haste is from the accessory, it does not dispel. I should probably go over what X-Steph can also do. So, top part is the physical part. Then we have the middle part, which will cast Grand Cross, which... Oh, I should probably pause. Grand Cross puts status effects on everybody, so that's kind of bad. Thankfully, my party cannot be slowed or stopped, thanks to Hermes Sandals. And then we have this part over the right here, which will just use random magic. It's the weakest part, but I also don't want to kill it too early. Mostly because it's easy to get rid of, and I'm gonna use that at the end of the fight. What I also don't want is one part to be left alive for too long, like one singular part, because once Neo X-Death is down to a single part, he will start to spam all of his attacks, regardless of which part is alive still. The part that I killed earlier with Breakblade would have casted Almagest, which is basically his party-wide damage AoE. So I wanna mostly wanna spread my damage kind of evenly, so I can kill off the parts pretty close to each other. Again, I don't care if the skeleton in the back survives, because I have a way of getting rid of the skeleton. And no, Bart keeps using Rapid Fire. Trial is pretty low on health, so I'm gonna throw an elixir her way. Oh, that was a bad Rapid Fire. Physical attack missed. Skunk? I've never seen the skunk. Oof. This might actually... Oof! Yeah, that kills Bard. Bards, not Bard. So we're gonna throw... Phoenix down over there. There's Grand Cross. Warning for flashing lights, I guess. And that's gonna put random statuses on everybody. As far as I can see, nobody got hit with anything, though. Yeah, they're all fine. Cool. Okay. Bartz needs to flare up again. Oh, I guess Kryle got hit with Doom. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Falcon on that part. Nothing I can really do to help Kryle. There's the Nightingales. That's the middle part gone. So now we want the top part to be defeated as well. I think that was the middle part. Let's double check. Oh no, okay, the top part is gone. Middle part remains. Which means I need to prepare my magic lamp. I think the middle part just died. So that means we can actually finish this before the Doom counter goes off. Because as it turns out, the skeleton... Oh, nope. That's the wrong one. Oof. Okay. Yeah, this just went extra bad. Okay, so we're gonna spend some turns reviving everybody. That's why we brought Phoenix Downs. Everything should be fine. Did Kryle shrug off the Doom counter? I hope so. Anyway, as it turns out, the skeleton is weak to Sansetsugen. And that's the game. Gonna take a screenshot of this for the Fiesta. Yeah. Like I said, pretty short stream. That's like 19 minutes right now. That went really well. I did not expect to just breeze through the first phase like this. Aside from that, like, one meteor that just obliterated Bart and Ferris, that was actually really good. Yes, up next, Euro Truck Simulator. Sure. I think I've talked about this last year as well. Depending on who's alive at the end of the fight, this ending sequence slightly changes. Why is that so difficult? Slightly changes with the party members that are knocked out being lost to the void. Which is also why I just spent like 2 turns reviving Bards and Faris. Because dang it, I have a perfect record of everybody surviving, and I'm not gonna not gonna give that up for this. Actually, I don't know if it's a perfect record. It's been for a few years though. I want to say like the last 3 years at least. Yeah, okay, this all just happens automatically. Again, no clue why the emulator is dipping so much right now. It's not the stream. It's the emulator specifically. Very curious. Oof, oof, oof. It's getting worse. No, it's not, because if it lagged on original hardware, then the emulator would be still processing it at 60 FPS, I believe. I think. But yeah, I don't think it's original hardware either, because I don't think it lagged in the last couple of years. But then again, I also sped through it the last couple of years, so. Yeah, it's a good theme. A lot of good themes in this game. Real memorable themes. They made they made extra sprites just for the ending. I don't think there's any baby chocobos anywhere else in the game. Ah, that time Lena got poisoned. And that other time Lena got poisoned. Very important character moment. Galuf does not get an ending card because he's dead. It's Peach Booty Bomb. How cha! Oh, I guess he does get an ending card. Never mind. Also, I think the only time the Final Fantasy Prelude plays in the game. Best of Grandpa when he set himself on fire to fight Exdeath. I mean, it is a pretty cool moment, so. Buck up, kiddo. Berserker Kryl. No, no dancing. Everybody's now in mode 7. There's no dancing in mode 7. Yeah, there's a Final Fantasy V 2. Not a game, but I think it's... Is it an anime? Yeah, okay. Oof. Emulator, please. But yeah, I just double checked, and any run I've done has always been with all four characters alive. Galuf can't be alive by the end, Felix. I don't know how to tell you this. Just a casual 500,000 experience. The Mysidian Rabbit. But yeah, really glad I got to do a run this year, even though I almost forgot about it because of all the stuff going on. Even gladder that I just managed to beat the game in like a week. I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm actually kind of good at Final Fantasy V. Not to toot my own horn. Dude. Now here's the thing. I don't have anything else lined up. So I guess this is just the end of the stream right here. I was not counting on just one-shotting Neo X Death. Oh yeah, by the way, if you save the cleared data, you can access a bonus dungeon in the game. All the GBA games have like a bonus dungeon that's has like bosses from other Final Fantasy games, but the dungeons are also really tough, so... Yeah, anyway, thanks everybody for coming out for this, even though it was a really short stream. I might actually start streaming Final Fantasy 4 or 6 because I still haven't like finished any of those. Might go with the Steam versions even. Who knows? That's all just up in the air. I won't promise anything right now. But yeah, have a good evening, everybody. I'll see you again. Bye-bye. It's not a promise. God damn.